Yeah, I gotta sit straight up. Yeah, gotta sit. Okay, hello everyone. This is the 14, I think. And today we are going to be doing a El Condor Pasa run as per viewer week quest. And if it is your first time watching the series, I am going to be attempting to complete the career. I mean the career goals along with the finals, using only the I guess default cards and the ones that they give you for free. I guess the event cards, support cards, and the ones that they just give away. I could just show what those are. I would be pretty happy. I don't remember having two vodkas. Anyways, I just go for it. It's my pretty default. Yeah, I'm just going to be using, you know, like this one that is for free in the shop. This is from the event, the first event if you have been playing, and this is from the second event if you have been playing. This they give away for free, I guess at random, right? They give some tickets. Same thing for this one. I'm mainly using them because of the, I guess, stat that they give out, like speed and power. And for supports, I guess guests or legacies, guest legacy, you can go on Discord and fight, you know, people like this. Like they have a lot of stamina. I usually go for Maruzensky or Major Ryan. Major Ryan can also be pretty good. See here, she has 9 stamina. Stamina is very important for racers like El Condor Pasa, because she does run on Arimakinen in long, and then that can be a difficult race, especially if you are just starting out. You can see she runs on miles, mediums, and longs. And for longs, yeah, you need a parent. Also, you should check her out to see where it fits better. I mean, it says hold on to the advantage, whatever, when positioned toward the front. So between pace and late chasing, late surging and pace chasing, yeah, you should probably go for pace chasing. And Ryan likes her. Ryan likes to be behind, while Maruzensky likes to be up front. So I'm gonna go for a Maruzensky parent. You can also call them, you know, parents. If you see me saying parents, it's the legacies. And yeah, for this one, yeah, I'm not going for either Super Creek or Kitasan, because it's what I'm trying to show. I'm kind of trying to show people how they don't have really to rely on those cards. And you can just, you know, something I really like doing was going for the outfits, which I hope people might start doing, maybe, you know, going for the outfits and more story. It does unlock more story. You are unlocking more horses by pulling by doing the character gacha. And yeah, I'm going to maybe try to show how you can also have moderate success on your runs. And you usually start out by going for friendships. In this case, just go for friendships. I might talk a little about her story or I guess the horse I'm doing the career now. I do like. I have read all of the stories. I guess at least for. I'm going to talk a little bit about the. I guess just the career story. They are a bit different from the the other story that you just read in the main menu. And yeah, if it is the first time, this is how I do it. Pre-debut, go for friendships. Friendships is this on the side, right? You don't really have to go for stats. Don't really have to worry about stats now. Those first races are pretty easy, especially if you have you know, just one good parent that you can get from the Discord. Just go on the Discord, and yeah, go to find friends on Discord, and then look for people sharing their codes. This one is mine. You can see she used the one guest and one rice shower that I also got lucky. It's pretty much my first 9-star. I do like her a lot. Been using her a lot. I'm gonna go for those two ones. It is 2, and it is wit, and it is energy recharge. 13%. It is alright. Good risks. And rest. Don't really need stats right now. Yeah, until you reach I guess, debut year. This is kind of high. It's fine. I guess not debut year. Junior year. After the debut, then you can start worrying about stats and going for G1s or just going for races at all. Races are important for fans, and you need fans to upgrade your ult. A lot of people don't know that. I will be showing how to upgrade your ult just by going for races. Also, you don't. I mean, I got her. You have to get them to 3 stars. Yeah, 3 stars. Everyone to unlock their outfit. Their outfit, and then you can just get the potential. It's called potential. It's what you use the shoes for. Get that to level 2. It is pretty cheap, and then yeah, you're good to go. It's pretty much the whole preparation before a run. And yeah, you do need some Lexis for proficiencies. She doesn't have a long proficiency, so you do need a parent with a long spark or whatever. Doesn't have to be a spark. Yeah, you need a long spark, and you pretty much get those from just playing the game. I do recommend just trying everyone out, reading the stories, and then you notice that a lot of time has passed already. I did manage to do like 2 stories a day just by reading, not really worrying about winning. You do need to be a good trainer, or I guess decent trainer, to win without support cards. Support cards can really help you out a lot just by giving free stats. Okay, what is it? OBS. Oh, buffering. Is it because of my cell phone? Not really. Oh, that's sad. Yeah. Yeah, pre-debut, pretty easy. I wonder if the string will will crash. Is it crash or go offline? Kinda sad. I mean, I will continue doing stuff. Yeah, pre-debut, pretty easy. And yeah, first step is to get to 60k fans. Yeah, 60k fans. And we'll be having to we will be going for that level 4 ult. Let's say move down. It's okay. So yeah, once pre-debut is over, yeah, go here and then find some G1s like this and this. Then in those G1s, that's 2 G1s in a row. So yeah, go for that sequence. You can do 2 races in a row, and then she starts. It starts getting risky. I don't karaoke, and she does karaoke. Karaoke is kind of. I don't really like karaoke. It gives 2 mood levels, and that sometimes we just want 1 mood level. So yeah, it's kind of a waste sometimes. And getting energy is always good. That's still friends. Yeah, still going for friends. Still going for friends and still going for... I think this is speed. No, wait, it's okay. And yeah, go for friends. Still pretty simple. And try to balance going for friends and doing races, G1s. If you have a good parent. Or if you are very comfortable. If you are not comfortable, yeah, go for G2s. There are a couple here, G2s. And then if you are not comfortable with G2s, then yeah, go for G3s. Just keep trying those out. You don't really have to be scared of losing those optional races. Especially if you have a Maruzensky. Maruzensky is pretty good. Okay, now I'm talking about a little bit of stats. Getting 300 wit is one of our main goals because it's a pretty safe number for activating skills. Still going for friendships. So yeah, if you want, if you have to choose between getting something to as high as possible first, yeah, go for getting wit to 300, which is one of the main reasons why I go for fine motion, just because she makes it pretty consistent to get it to 300, and just a 2 limit break. Fine motion is already very good. I am using a max limit break, and she does help with getting to 600. It's pretty much just for having a nice chance for a good spark, like I had with Biwa Hayahida. It's because I got her to 600 with. It is still a very low chance. It's like 1 in 5 chances or 1 in 10 chances. Going for friendship and energy and a skill. Might be corner cover, no, or and yeah, main thing. Yeah, just going for G1s and friends. G1 and friends. G1s and friends, and is the G1. It is right. So yeah, not talking. Speak a little bit of yeah, just gonna go for 300. A little bit of energy and a skill that it's probably not gonna be that useful. Still good to have. So yeah, talk a little bit about just strategy in general. Depending on which type of horse you have or are using, like this one, And for longs, you need a lot of stamina. For mid, you need a little bit of more stamina. And for Miles, you don't need stamina at all. Just speaking a little bit of, about stamina. And then it goes in your reverse order. Speed, speed is very important. So you need a lot of speed, not really that much speed, and then you can pretty much forget speed a little. Let's do friends though. Yeah, just gonna go still focusing on friends. And this is why this is why this is bad. Okay, this is bad. I'm gonna speak a little bit about this later. A little bit of why you should be watching your races. Yeah, don't ever skip your races, because you need to know what your horse is lacking. In this example, we are doing a mile race, so I am going to pay attention to her speed at the end. Just gonna let it roll. Better check something real quick.
クラシックへの登竜門朝日杯フューチュリティステークス。ここから道は始まる。3番人気はこの子です。アイネス風神。2番人気を紹介しましょう。成田ブライアン。さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。1番人気エルコンドルパサー。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタートです。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いはアイネス風神13番ビワハヤヒデ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気エルコンドルパサー。アイネス風神会長に押していきます。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。
So yeah, what I would be checking here, I mean, in all races you are pretty much just checking for how well you train her stamina. Stamina is probably the most important aspect in all races, even in short races. So yeah, but this is in my race, so I don't have to really worry about stamina. And she does have a good stamina parent. The other thing is how well she does in this last spurt. Gotta look for her positioning. If you don't, like this is not a good positioning. It's kind of, yeah, she's getting boxed in. And then just her speed overall. If she doesn't make it, it's probably means she needs a lot of more speed. But I am not really focusing on speed now. This is just a mile race. For mile races, like I said, you need a lot of speed. Yeah, she did not get tired at all here. So yeah, don't have to worry about stamina. Yeah, she did get boxed in. But she did manage to kind of break out of the pack. Which is fine. This is you have to watch it. If I hadn't watched the race, I would not have known. This is why I pick a Nishino flower. I would not have known that she got boxed and stuff like that. She did not go from the outside. Did not go from the outside and what else? She tried to go through the pack. It's kind of bad. So yeah, if she's trying to go through the pack, yeah, I need more power. You just have to watch for her. Oh, that's a lot of these frames. No OBS or YouTube, I guess. Anyways, yeah. If she's trying to go through the pack, stuff like very good OBS. I think so. Anyways, yeah, going through the pack, power, and more I guess, positioning abilities. Four frame. Four frame.
私が一番期待している
Four frame. Four frame.
欲しいですね
What is it? YouTube? I mean, I hope they. Yeah, I hope that doesn't doesn't affect. Yeah, I gotta check the Vala later. Yeah, for this race, looking for since it is a medium, so you need a lot more stamina. Especially as a pace chaser, people, I guess, assume that front runners need a lot of stamina, but no, it's pace chasers. Pace chasers need so much more stamina. Not really so much more stamina. They just need more stamina than front runners. That rush was very bad. Probably not going to win this. I mean, she does have, I guess, an amount of stamina. Just a normal amount. They're probably going. Yeah. Pretty much, this doesn't look good. Anyways, if she does lose, it's because of stamina. Rush takes away a lot of your stamina. And you need this stamina for this last sport. It doesn't have enough. It is okay. And this is one of the situations where it's luck, right? You do have to recognize when it is just luck, and when you didn't train your horse enough. That rush was so bad. And yeah, that's pretty much a random thing that can happen. I mean, you can still avoid losing because of it. If I had picked a stamina skill, maybe she could have recovered it and still won. Okay, she never lost before. I am going to read the stories. That's what I'm here for. I guess in the game I'm here. Not really. Okay, so yeah, can't run more than. I mean, you can, but it's risky. Not taking any risks. Yeah, still kind of classic here. Still gonna go for what's it called? Friendships. I also gonna be focusing a little bit more on speed, because these are mile races, and she does have 1 mile race, I think, over here. No, yeah. After the Japanese derby, so this can be a wall. So yeah, this is my race, checking for, I guess, getting boxed in, and speed at the end. Don't really have to worry about stamina. I mean, you can worry about stamina in this situation because it is snowing. The climate affects how much stamina she uses, or needs, I guess. Let's go ship. But ship's kind of a wild card. Can always win. Doesn't matter the race. Yeah, a late start for pace chasers. It's pretty bad. So yeah, no late start.
各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
She does have
注目しましょう。
これから第2コーナーへかかっていきます。先行争いは4番、
What's it called?
13番、18番、
Herald and Maruzenski skill and Biwa Hayahide's
快調に飛ばしていきます。
skill.
先頭は4番、単身で飛ばしていきます。2番
So just looking for those 3 activations.
先頭からしんがりまでおよそ12馬身。
She has more than enough stamina for a mile race. This early.
18番、並んでくる1馬身差、6番、エルコンドルパサー。
Rush here would be pretty bad. A rush. Rushed. Let's call it rushed. And yeah, pretty much you just gotta watch for her positioning right now. Stuff that helps with positioning, you know, it's skills, anything that says visibility or maneuverability. And wit. Wit helps with just recognizing the state of the race, and then power helps her move around. So you do need power and wit in combination. I wouldn't pick train power just for acceleration. Just one acceleration skill is more than enough most of the time. Especially if Herald is decent or gives velocity. Which are the 2 horses that I recommend going for. Maruzenski, she has acceleration, and Major Ryan, she also has acceleration. Yeah, first, yeah, gotta go for that 660k. Hope she gets there in time. Seeking the pearl. That's another mile race. So yeah, still probably going for, you know, just pressing first before G1s. That's another G1. Rather this one. I'd rather go for this one. Any other? Not really. None here. And then yes, you're going for a mile again. Common crowd. It's stamina. Stamina to spare. This is kind of bad because it is early race and she hasn't. You know, you don't use a lot of stamina early race. Okay, so she does have a lot of late surgery skills. Might go for a late surgery. We'll see. It's friends. It is guts though. It is 2 friends though. I mean, guts isn't that that horrible, because this is 18 stats and this is 17 stats on the, I guess, stats that I really care about. But she's getting friends. It's okay, an okay choice. Yeah, I'm gonna go for speed right now. Just because she has those mile races. It's pretty much it. If you have a lot of mile, or I guess important mile and sprints, go for speed. If you have important mediums and longs, go for that's a lot of sparks. Long. Is she going to be a long runner? No, not really. Unless she gets a Gorman. Let me get this one. That's pretty much the only what's it called? Stamina skill. It's pretty easy to get to proc it as a pace chaser. Not really pretty easy. It's easier. So yeah, what's next? Yeah, pretty much just going. The internet is not great today. I am very sorry for that. I mean, as sorry as I can be, you know. Anyways, for medium races. I don't know if it's YouTube. It is. You think it's because of the update today? Is it rolling out today, the AI update? Probably, right? I don't know what's going to happen to YouTube. I'm going to continue making videos. I guess I don't care enough. Or I mean, I guess I don't really care. I just hope it doesn't ruin YouTube. Probably won't. Anyways, for mediums, yeah, just look for stamina. Stamina is probably the biggest factor in mediums and longs, other than positioning. Positioning is also very important. And then you have the last spurt or straight, I guess. And yeah, looking for that calm in a crowd. Rock. It does recover a little bit of stamina. You need to have as much stamina as you can by the end. Just getting boxed in. That is a box in, if I ever seen one. I mean, hope she can find a way. She needs yeah, and she got stuck, and that's a box in. Anyways, probably have to try again. Does she have to try again? Yeah, she has to try again. Anyways, positioning is very important. You can just get, you know, unlucky like that. I do think it was unluck, but that's why you have like 4 chances. Or no, okay, that was a, never mind, that was a optional race. I'm kinda sad that she isn't winning those. Means she won't have enough time to get a good old. Having your ult is probably the most important. You know, an upgraded ult is probably the most important aspect of just going free to play in those runs. Oh, is that a cooldown upon entering a straight? I mean, it is kind of bad because it's after entering a straight. I'd rather have a Gorman or a Unruffled, but Unruffled is already gone. Cannot get that one. Okay, Mario race. Gotta get something.
世代最速を自負する馬娘が府中に集う NHK マイルカップ3番人気はこの子です。オグリキャップ2番人気を紹介しましょう。アイネス風神、スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って本日の1番人気エルコンドルパサー、
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了、出走の準備が整いました。
I'm back. Yeah, okay, so my race, looking for that, whoops, cushion. It's my cushion. Anyways, yeah, looking for that late start, if it does happen, to see if it, she got unlucky, and that rushed and positioning, and just finals, just top speed in the final spurt. Getting boxed in is yeah, it's pretty, it's a pretty normal thing to happen, but it is information at the end of the day. If she's just getting boxed in, it is a kind of information. You shouldn't really be mad about it, but you do have to know that she was trained well enough before assuming it was boxed in's fault. Okay, you can see there, even if, yeah, she came from kind of far behind. Or would he might win? Yeah, she did. It's okay. Okay, so this does show that she needs more speed for mile races. You need so much speed for a mile and sprints. It's okay though. Just looking for that. What's it called? Just clearing the goal. She needed a. What did she need? A top 5. It is okay. So yeah, next race. Right away. Speed. Wish she had more stamina skills. In a straightaway recovery or something like that. It is okay though. 400 stamina. Oh, not really for rainy races. If it weren't raining, 400 would have been quite decent. It is a story special week. Special weeks is very strong in the story. When she's part of the story, I meant. Oops, sorry. She has been getting that number one favorite most of the time, and she's still not winning. Which is why you shouldn't really worry about those stats. I guess those predictions. Don't get discouraged. The opposite is also true. You can be just 10th favorite and still win the race. Okay, yeah, the biggest factor here is definitely stamina. It is a medium race and it is raining, and she is a pace chaser. Pace chasers need a lot of stamina. Just gotta remember that. I might actually just go for stamina now. Yeah, just checking for her. She's not going to proc her calm in the crowd, because there's no crowd. And then just looking for that last spurt. She has 3 skills to activate at the end. Checking if she has enough width. or if she won or lost because of width. Positioning looks very nice as one skill, as two skills. Just need her ult now. Yeah, that's it. Just gotta you gotta be very I guess you gotta be very sure of your skills. Yeah, so she's built for million races. At least in this this run, you can see how tired she was. She was almost falling down. Means she didn't have a lot of stamina by the end. So yeah, gotta pump that stamina up. Usually the difficulty comes from having to balance miles and mediums and going for fans and managing friendships. So that's a G2. I mean, it is a G2, so probably don't have to worry about speed anymore. Yeah, one of the main, I guess, one of the difficulty, I guess, one of the most difficult parts of her career is doing G1s. This is a G1, this is a G1. Does it say in there? Yeah, over here. G1, G1, G1. G1s can be very intimidating for a new, especially if you're starting out. And I know what you say that I want to go for speed, but it's a lot of friends. Okay, speed star, please. I'm prepared to pass. Okay. Yeah, wait for those G1s. I mean, it's okay though. Yeah, gonna go for stamina. Stamina? Yeah. Stamina. Yeah, still hunting for G1s. Just a little bit of hunting for friends. And now I am going to focus on stats now. I guess we are. Same thing here. Looking for, since it is a medium race, looking mostly for stamina. You know just how much stamina she has by the end. It is not raining, so it is probably enough. It is a G1, so it's kind of hard. Kind of a hard race. Sorta hard. I mean, it is one of the hardest. Derby champion. Where is she? Let's say late start. It's kind of bad. She doesn't have a recovery skill or positioning skill for when she has a late start. Those can be pretty helpful. Yeah, ideally she does not want to be that so far back. Anyway, yeah, just looking for stamina. She does have calm in the crowd. Might proc it. Probably won't. Probably will not proc. Most likely. Yeah, she's already so far behind as a pace chaser. This is an optional race, so it doesn't really hurt that much. But it does hurt not getting level 4 ult by the end of the career. Yeah, just looking for positioning now. Hope she doesn't try to go through the pack. It's probably her plan, yeah. Let's see if she can make it. She has four skills to proc. That's one, that's two, and then prepares to pass, and then her ult. I mean, she did find a way. Nice. She did it. Yeah. You should look out for her facial expression, and I guess just body expression by the end. It goes by really quickly, and you have to notice if she it got tired or not. Okay, so that's the 70k. That's almost 80k. You need a 60k starting out to upgrade your ult to level 2. So yeah, should be looking out for that 60k. Just gonna go for it's gonna go for friendship. I don't care. Just because of the friendship. Yeah, she does have home stretch, haste, pretty much, and hydrate. Let's go. You don't really have to worry about G1s in the summer camp. Everyone's pretty much on break, so there's no G1s. I think. Yeah, pretty much just G2s. This one. It's for sprint though. Sprint. I don't recommend doing sprints. Kind of boring summer camp. Not really anything. Yeah, so the plan here, I guess it's one of my, I guess main yes, I'm gonna build her as a medium racer, is to get those 4 stats to 600. When you get to 600, you have a higher chance of getting a 2-star spark by the end. And you want those sparks? You really want those sparks? Do we go for this one? This one? That's 20. I'm just gonna go for it. Anyways. Getting just, you know, 3 2-star sparks is already huge. I guess for free-to players or people who don't have support cards, because they are a form of free stats, and you do need stats as main stats as you can, because you are not going to be getting stats from, you know, training, you know, that main stats. So it's and it does have a lot, does have really a lot. Yeah, that's 23. Yeah, she did not do it. It is okay. Yeah, and just yeah, next plan. The plan is to get those G1s, get 60k, I mean 120k now, and then what else? Yeah, and then get those 600 stats, as many stats to 600 as I can. And 600 is enough to win the finals. If you build, if you do the in the right order. For in this example, I will be going for 600 stamina at first, and then 600 speed, and then 600 width, and then 600 power. Or I guess 600 power and then 600 width.
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘
It is usually
整いました
either 600 speed or 600 stamina that you go first.
ゲートが開いた各馬娘揃ってきま
So, and by the end you will have a good chance to get it, a good spark, or I guess decent spark.
先行争いはサイレンス鈴鹿アイネス封じ1番期待通りの結果を出せるか
And yeah, if you do win, manage to win the career or the URA finals, then yeah, you will have won at least once, and you have a a decent parry, and then you just repeat that. Okay, so no rush, no late start, and she's really close to Suzuka. This looks very good. This is a G2. Once you get used to playing the game, G2s become very, very easy. You can get very consistent in winning those G1s and G3s. It's probably why it's probably one of the I guess one of the signs that says that you should start going for G1s if you just win every G2. If you start winning every G2, if you're starting out, yeah, start going for G1s, even if you lose. I do believe if you go for all G2s, or as many G2s as you can get to a 120k fans by the end. You do need a 120k fans by the end for upgrading your ult. Okay, so G1, 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 and those are 2 mediums and 1 long race. Oh yeah, getting this here to great is pretty important for I guess free to plays. I know it's just 2%, but you do need every bit of stats that you can manage. I am going to watch all races. Yeah, checking for stamina consumption, positioning, and when I say positioning, I mean yeah, if she's getting boxed in, or if she's going from the outside or inside, or through the pack. And yeah, just looking for luck stuff, luck factors, stuff like late start and rushed. Sometimes rushed can be good. They sometimes help with keeping up with the pack, but rushed when you are way ahead is very bad.
馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。先行争いは14番メジロライアン、6番先頭は14番単身で飛ばして行きます。これから第2コーナー
So yeah, no late start.
快調に飛ばして行きます。さあ花に立ったのは14番
Where's my cursor? It's over there.
先頭から大きく離されて2番手はメジロライアン、向こう上面に入って先頭は14番
Yeah, that's a rush. So this rush is as bad because you can see the cursor here. This is the front runner. You don't want to bump into the front runners. There is an invisible wall here that they don't want you to go past. But this rush actually helped keep up with the front runner. Kind of made her rush a little bit to the front. She does lose more stamina though. And she doesn't really have any stamina skills. There's two, just Biwas and then her ult. That's her. Looking very good.
エルコンドルパーサー先頭はエルコンドルパーサーこれは強い4着を切りましたメジロライアン食い下がるエルコンドルパーサー強い強すぎる完全に抜け出した200を通過これは強い
I mean, she's not losing, right? You still gotta pay attention though. Check for stamina. Okay, so not really that tired. It doesn't matter how tired she was, she does always go back to celebrating and smiling.
天皇賞秋を制覇した2着にはメジロライアン3着に入ったのはウォッカ
I mean, pretty clean race. Pretty happy with the result. That's 117. Yeah, cannot. No karaoke, please. Right. Iron Will. Iron is kinda bad. Yeah, just gonna go for that 600 stamina, and then 600 speed, and then probably 600 width, and then power. Her positioning is already pretty decent. You can see here that's 10, and this is a 25. And she also needs that yeah, she needs that director friendship as soon as I can. I'm just gonna hunt for that friendship. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, where is it? Okay, so a little bit about these ones. This is from a random straight. You don't want randomness in your run. You want to be as, you know, what's the word? Consistent as you can. And this doesn't help you at all. So most of the time it just acts as a rushed status, makes you go much further than she has to, and then she gets pushed back, which is you don't want that. Same thing here, right? Velocity and then velocity. These are random. You do not want those. You want stuff like yeah, this one, final corner or later, and then final corner and final straight. Do not go for you know, just these random ones. Yeah, prepare to pass already. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get this one for if she does get a late start, she might recover some stamina. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, gotta hunt for that director friendship. Not really. She's not really showing up. Yeah, this is kind of risky, this one. Is gonna go for it though? Yeah, it's gonna go for it. Okay, so 400 is not enough for a long race, just for the stamina. If you are just looking at stamina stats. She does have 2 stamina skills though. That don't proc. That don't proc ever. Still going for that race though. I'm pretty much just watching this to see how little stamina she has for long races. It is kind of a benchmark. It is going to be a benchmark. Pretty sure she's not good enough for long yet. You know, just testing the turf, I guess. And I know the game says she's #1 favorite, but that's a lie. That's totally a lie. What's a good number for long races? Yeah, 600. I would have been way more confident in this race if she had 600 stamina. Or you know, just that doesn't do anything pretty much. Or if she had any stamina recovery skill at all, which she doesn't. She does have calm in the crowd, but it hasn't proc in 5 races. Has not procced in 5 races, which is pretty bad. I mean, it's one of the main reasons why Super Creek is so good, right? It always procs, or I guess procs in a very good position most of the time. Most of the time. Her, what's it called? Swinging Maestro. Swinging Maestro. I mean, if she wins this, yeah, I am a fraud. I mean, she is winning this. Anyways, I mean, this is what I like about the game, right? The horses are there to prove you wrong, and she did not even run out of stamina. Had a lot of stamina left still. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was not expecting her to win at all. Anyways, yeah, that's why you should still try to win all the time. So that's 1/1660, funny number. One funny number. It's the funny number. So yeah, you should still go for those races. A second option always gives stats in early January. Where's the director? There she is. You need director to be green for the level 2 ult and 70k fans. So yeah, 70k fans and the director. Prudent positioning very good for pace chasers, in my opinion. It helps you a lot with, you know, obviously positioning. But if you do get a late start, I do consider those very bad for pace chasers, which is why I do pick prudent positioning most of the time. Yeah, just gonna go for stamina to 600. Okay, so this is why you want on Valentine's in February. If you have 60k fans, this happens. You get a better road. Senior year, late February. Where are those G1s? Mario and Dirt. She's a B dirt racer, and I mean, not really a fan of going for the dirt. I am a fan of going for medium G1s. I mean, not really either. Yeah, going for the pretty much just recovery and some friends. You don't really need her friendship. Kinda sad. She has a corner recovery I'm gonna go for it. I don't care. Pretty not great. Anything? Yeah, pretty positioning. It is pretty much I'm pretty much for if she gets a late start.
ここは負けられない一番人気
Pretty close to 600 stamina. I mean, from here on, it gets kind of simple. Just hunt for G1s and go for those 600s. I mean, just a little bit simple. You still need to know which order you are going to go for. In this case, it's first go for 600 stamina, and then be very aware of picking good skills or useful skills. Every skill needs to have a use. Don't just go, this skill says velocity, I'm gonna pick it. Yeah, do not do that. Do not do that. That's prudent.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
No late start, no. That's time. Those two are pretty much just for if she gets a late start. You can see how even with the random aspect of the game, you can still prepare for it. You can make, I guess, safety measures. Consistency is so important in I guess, in this game, or I guess in roguelites in general. It's kind of a crawl. Yeah, first time proccing. She's not even surrounded, I guess. She did have a wall in front of her though. I mean, this looks pretty good, I guess. So yeah, looking for a prepare to pass, red shift, therefore QED and herald. She does have a level 2 ult now. There it is. You need power for those slopes. It is kind of hard to see the slope, or I guess the incline, but there is an incline there, and you need power for those. They do make a difference. Yeah, if you don't have enough power, you can get far behind from against someone who doesn't have the speed but does have power. Pretty that went pretty well. That's the pretty much the default way to win a race as a pace trader. Pretty what's this saying? What is this saying? I forget. Anyways, lots of stamina. Oh yeah, so for senior year, early April, if you have 70k fans and friendship with the director, this happens. You get a level 3 ult. Okay, so got to 600. I'm gonna go for 600 speed now. Yeah, I always make sure to, just check the skills. Give me those G1s. Yeah, just gonna try this one now. You can see it says recommended now. Can even go for those two. And I won. Already going for that. Already. I mean, gonna race a lot. That's a 90% failure. First time she has ever been sleep deprived. Hope she doesn't get night owl. Okay. Never mind. I just didn't press the thing. Yeah, let's check for it. She does have a long race as her last goal, so you should benchmark long races a little bit. Yeah, looking for just stamina pretty much. Stamina, positioning, rushed status, late start status, and the last spurt.
唯一無二一条の盾をかけた熱き戦い最長距離 G1 天皇賞春3番人気にはライスシャワーこの評価は
And then again, this is just the way I have been, I guess, rationalizing my choices. This might not even, there might not even be any proof in them, but is what has been, you know, making me have success in the game.
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
And I am streaming every day to show that there is some, you know, a little bit of truth in what I'm saying, probably, you know. And I have been kind of consistent. Failed maybe like 2 times in 13 days. 13 days. Yeah. There were some pretty close calls though. I mean, it's what makes the game more exciting, right? Having close races. I don't really enjoy the game as much when she just you know washes up the competition. You know, it just becomes a power fantasy, you know. I don't really like those. And if you do like power fantasies, yeah, then go for it. Pull, you can pull for Kitasan Black in Super Creek. Yeah, so no stamina skills. Good positioning though. Kind of good positioning. McQueen cannot be alone in the front by the end.
11番彼女の客室には合っていますね。
Should not, right? Super Creek is boxed in.
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
I mean, there's an NPC kind of blocking McQueen. Not anymore.
これは大胆な
Let's check for stamina. Okay, yeah, she has enough stamina.
勝負どころ最後の直線へと
More than enough. Yeah, this is what happens when you have the right amount of no stats. I mean, yeah, this, and you know, this is happening because of, you know, just good decision making when training, and not really just stats, just dumping stats and hoping for the best. I mean, could you know just be lucky too, you know, can just get lucky, but I have been getting pretty consistent wins. Don't really need fans anymore or skill points. Yeah, I mean, it does happen with my my point. Sorta. Probably helps in my my point. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that 600 speed. Do we run 2 times? Yeah, no, I gotta get that speed up. Gorman, maybe? Gorman, maybe? That's Gorman. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing races. I wonder how many that's 13? 1, 2. Just 2 longs. Yeah, not going for a long finals. If we did get Gorman way earlier in the run, I would be hunting for long races. The finals is decided by the most races type of race you have, so it is going to be medians, because she has been running a lot of median races and miles, I guess. How many miles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's gonna be a medium race. Internet is so bad today, dude. Let's go OBS, please OBS. Okay, yeah. Internet's pretty bad today, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this G1 mile. Probably not going to win it. You do need a lot more speed than what she has now. Let's go OBS. How are you doing, OBS? Let's go. Okay. I mean, it does say number 1 favorite, but yeah, don't trust that that stuff. She's not built for medium mile races. She's built for medians. I guess we are building her for median races. Still wanna watch it though. You can still use this information for you know, when you are going to build a mile racer, you can still use this information. Information is everything.
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。
I'm checking. Meanwhile, I'm checking just YouTube. Our YouTube. Today's stream has been quite bumpy. Lots of packet losses. I wonder how it will affect the VOD. And yeah, just going a little bit back on the reason I play this way, or choose to play this way, is because I really want the outfits, and I don't want to spend money on gambling, which made me just, I guess, take on that challenge of trying to be successful in the game, I guess, and still do what I wanted to do, which is getting outfits. And you know, it's not just the outfits, there's a lot more going on. But yeah, unlock the outfits unlocks my story. You know, I do find quite boring running in the default idol outfit. I want to see as much personality as I can from the, you know, just by everything I do. I just want to see personality. And there's so much personality in the outfits. Okay, yeah, I won that. Got some fans, got some skills. Skill points, I mean. Running it again. Yeah, just gonna go for this Gorman. Gorman? Gorman. He's gonna make the last race really more, I guess, consistent. You can see they are starting to miss a little bit of speed. I don't think that's what it means. The first one, it checks for your speed. Is this circle right here. That's a G1 in the rain, a medium race. G1 medium race in the rain as a pace chaser. So that's a lot of stamina. At least it is in a long race. She does have quite a bit of skills for the last spurt. She does have 2 skills if she does get a late start. She has enough width. She does have a decent amount of width to be able to, you know. Oh, that's a late start, so she prudent positioning and stamina, early stamina is going to help her pick up the pace. And she's not using. Yeah, there it is. And then the other one, not really. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay, I don't. I lost track. Yeah, I just lost it now. Anyways. Yeah, just gonna look for positioning and stamina in the rain. Looking for, yeah, positioning. You can see how prudent positioning helped her quite decently. Late start might not seem that big of a deal, but it doesn't really affect the start. It affects her a little bit of her stats. You know, just acceleration in the beginning, in positioning. Out, please. No out. Let's go. And did not get or I guess become tired or show any signs of tiredness, or I guess severe tiredness, which I'm pretty happy. Early logs. I'm just gonna switch to this one. Takarazuka Kinen. Two more to go. Still a lot of time. So Japan Cup is a medium race. Medium race. Yeah, it's still pretty just chilling. Maybe I'm gonna get that to 600. I'm going to take... don't really lose that much. Maybe if it is a width... no. Whoops, 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 whoops. Width maybe? Let's go. Just for the energy, pretty much. Oh yeah, that's can pretty much consider that a 600 because we're gonna go for a 600 width now. Don't really need to go for G1s or races at all. I'm still going to go for them, just because. It's a medium. Let's start 13 medium. Then and then yeah, gotta take a break. That's a lot of friends. You can see how didn't really max friends. Got a couple of friends. That's just how it is. You gotta swap priorities on the fly. Okay, so yeah, just going for I'm gonna go for a power now. 600 power. This is bad. It's whatever. Late. Whatever. Body. Firm. And not really anything. Pretty happy with the setup. Pretty happy, yeah. And then just one more medium and then one long, and then go for 600 power to get that spark. Why am I going for sparks? Yeah, for I mean not. Why am I going for 600 stats? So she can become a good parent, maybe. At 600 stats, you get a 45% chance of getting a 2-star spark if you roll for the specific stat. So if she has 600 stamina by the end and the game chooses a stamina spark, there is a 45% chance of getting a 2-star spark. What about the rest? Yeah, you get a 50% chance to get a 1-star and a 5% chance to get a 3-star. Yeah, 5% chance to get a 3-star, which is how I got my 3 stars. I think I have 1 3-star stamina, 1 3-star width, and 1 3-star speed. After I guess 150 runs. Yeah, 150 runs or so. I do have a lot of 2-star sparks though, and they are already pretty sufficient. They are sufficient enough. When you're getting a 3-star, it feels good having a 3-star. You don't really desperately need one though. You shouldn't have to worry about not having one. That's the level 3. That's the cursor. I mean, this might look very good, but this means that she would have been a great long runner. She has a lot of stamina. It's mainly because of Gorman.
秋を制覇した2着オグリキャップ3着に入ったのはエイシン
Instead of German, you would have been swinging Maestro if you were using Super Creek. And you can see it's kind of an overkill, or I guess over unalive. Which is why I chose to go for mediums. It was a safe bet. I'm just gonna go for 600 power now. And after this race, yeah, I will get these skills, but only after this race. Because it is a... oh, not really after this one. After this one. And you can see we're just pretty much ignoring guts. Do not go for guts ever. I did make a stream as doing 2 guts supports, and we did make it to the finals and won the finals. But that was I do believe that was pretty lucky. I mean, it was Teo though. It's the Teo run. That was a pretty bad stream also. I was really nervous. Oh yeah, and there's Teo. Can't wait. I just cannot wait to do a second series of streams.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
I caught up. I am watching all the streams. Yeah, probably my favorite one was the winning ticket one. I guess at least the second half. The tail one was pretty annoying, and so was the... what's the other one? What's the other one? I guess the first Harura Grass Wonder one. I was also pretty nervous. Okay, so no front runners, which means she becomes the front runner, kind of. And she's just going to she's free to pull up ahead. She's kind of, it's kind of a magnet, she's pulling everyone. Or I guess forcing them to accelerate. And to accelerate you need more stamina. Which means they are getting pretty tired right now. Or should be. Or I guess more tired? More tired than normal. Which means they won't have enough stamina to catch up. And this will happen. Yeah, maybe special week can catch up. Okay, special week just cannot get. Yeah, that's gonna. I mean, it's probably one of the main reasons why you want a front runner in your PvP team. I don't know. You don't want this happening. You want someone to hold back those space chasers. Autumn Triple Crown. Yeah, you don't want space chasers running amok. Let's say legend status. Or I guess, what's it called? Class. Legend class. I mean, just because you don't really need legend class for anything. Or the other than, a bigger rank, but you don't really need bigger ranks for anything. I guess you don't need them for PvP, but PvP is whatever. Okay, so yeah, for late December, if you have 120 fans, 120k fans, this happens. Level 4 road. Probably not getting power to 600, which is fine. I've already seen this. I don't trust those stats. They probably are worried about guts. And maybe power, yeah. Power and guts. Do check all of the stats for some reason. I guess that's what the game was built around, sorta. Sort of. McQueen, dangerous. Rip, Crest Wonder. So yeah, gotta make a list of stuff for this race. Late start, prudent positioning, early stamina, and then middle of the race, calming the crowd and Gorman. And checking for late start did not happen, so looking for a rush and looking for a good positioning. Only one front runner, so yeah, no pace chasers, just running up ahead. There is a Super Creek and one McQueen. Those are made for long races. They are pretty strong in long races. So yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, you gotta look out for those two. Yeah, looking for a Gorman. You can see here she is doing a wider curve, a corner, which means she is using more stamina, so she needs a Gorman here. Or a Kalmuna crowd. Let's go, Gorman. Please a Gorman. Gorman? Okay. Need that Gorman? She did a pretty wide curve. Did she already do a Gorman? No, there it is. Okay, so looking pretty good. Good positioning, close to the front runner. I don't know why Tame Opera is a front runner. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Yeah, okay, so moving up. Last corner. 4 skills to activate. What's the prepared to pass? Prepared to pass, Maruzensky, Iwahaya Hides, and then her own ult. That's one. That's her ult. Level 4 ult. This is why you need your ult. Can already see her getting past. That's it. That's the final goal. Just gotta go for finals now. You can see how there is a lot of stuff to look for, or I guess look after, in the even in long races. You can pretty much comment on everything. And if you do keep looking for more stuff, those long races become very, I guess, short, or they start feeling very short. And please, one of the things that helped me out a lot was just yeah, not touching my cell phone at all during the races. You gotta look after your horse. It's kind of you know, disrespectful. Your horse needs you. Okay, so what I was saying. gonna get this one. It is high observation, early race. It is kind of bad, but yeah, it's what we got. And this one are whatever. Probably going to get one of these in the final race, depending on the state of the climate and the turf. Cause yeah, she went back to being number one favorite, because this is a medium race. Those are going to be medium races now, which is why I picked that medium skill, because it is a medium race. So it's always going to be useful now. I wouldn't really bother, or I guess be worried about early skills as a late surger or as an end closer, because they don't really care about positioning earlier on. They do care a lot about position later on. So you can just keep brilliant positioning in early stamina, early stamina, stuff like that. Like that. That's all card. That's prudent. Yeah, base chasing is pretty much kind of a secondary front running. I do find it to be the hardest strategy. It's just my opinion though. They do get a lot of good skills and pretty cool skills. It's sort of a compensation for the difficulty. This looks fine. The Gorman. I don't really need Gorman anymore. There it is. Yeah, good positioning. Away from the pack. Close to the front runners. Did not get a late start, did not get rushed. Looking pretty good. McQueen is far behind. Don't have to worry about her. Commentators are not speaking. That's one skill. That's two skills. Prepared pass and the note. Where's the archer? There he is. That's the cursor. Yeah, pretty textbook. Yeah, that's the saying. Textbook. Textbook racing right there. They're just not gonna get what's the name? Just not going to get power to 600. Pretty sure not getting that to 600. That's a lot of friends. Don't really need friends or wit. Not really anything at all. I mean, I do sound like a crazy person. Just imagine, kind of like when you know you go to the fridge every 10 seconds, expecting stuff to change. Still number one favorite. Starting to lose a little bit of the favoritism. which is okay because those don't really matter.
URA ファイナルズ準決勝18人の馬娘たちが挑みます。3番人気は
Again, is pretty good for longs. Suzuka, a good medium racer, a decent medium racer.
秋の三冠馬娘エルコンドルパサー1番人気です。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
Pretty much it.
体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。
It's prudent.
綺麗なスタートを切りました。
And then Hawkeye and early stamina. 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 And then yeah, just looking for positioning. And Gorman in the middle. Gorman is optional. It's pretty optional, actually. It's good to have though. Just in case. You know, if she got rushed here, it would be sort of good. And then Gorman would recover her stamina, lost stamina. That's an NPC moving up. Probably got rushed. Kind of blocking her though. Okay, last corner coming up. She might have to move from the inside or through the pack. That's two skills. I gotta go through the pack. Yeah, she did it. If that NPC wasn't there, she probably would have gone from the outside. Which is good, right? I do think width affects her decision making. Yeah, that was a sort of a wash. Still checking for her face at the end. Did not get tired, or I guess that much tired. Yeah, just one more race. Am I muted? That would have been really funny. I cannot believe I forgot about the avatar. Last string. I got so sad. That's a lot of width donated though. Yeah, dude. That's yeah. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't care. And yeah, okay. So it is a firm, cloudy, Kyoto, and then gate. So yeah, that's a firm. So get this one, and no Kyoto, and it is cloudy. So get this one. Pretty much it. Kind of got lucky there. But you know, it is something you can just min-max. If you had to choose between those green skills and you know just another good skill, I would go for the decent skills, yellow skills. Those are very I guess conditional, and you don't want conditional stuff, you want consistent stuff. Okay, last race. Probably going to shut up for a while. But yeah, looking for those two procs in the beginning. 3 procs in the beginning, Gorman in the middle, and then the 4 skills at the end, pretty much. And yeah, good positioning. Just gonna let it roll.
スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いはマルゼンスキー、2番13番、期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気エルコンドルパサー、マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。先頭行ったのはマルゼンスキー、2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは13番。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。さあ花に立ったのはマルゼンスキー、このままリードすることができるか。続いて2番、激しい先頭争い。さらに16番、内から13番、2馬身3馬身開いて成田ブライアン。10番続いている、内からハッピーミーク。少し離れてダイワスカーレット、少し後ろからエルコンドルパサー。向こう上面に入って先頭はマルゼンスキー。先頭は変わらずマルゼンスキー。続きました16番13番、並びかけてきた。それを見るように2番5番手にはハッピーミーク、さらにはダイワスカーレット。10番外から行く。そしてその内エルコンドルパサー、内成田ブライアン。外で待機シャトル。2馬身差マンハッタンカーフェ。1馬身差14番。そしてその外から行ったのは11番、内でオグリーキャップ。1馬身離れて18番。そしてその後ろから行くのは12番、後方2番手に3番、最後方15番マルゼンスキー。先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
マルゼンスキー、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
依然先頭はマルゼンスキー。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
内から来るか外から来るか、最後の局面です。
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。エルコンドルパサー、前を狙っているぞエルコンドルパサー。ここで抜け出した。さあ内から先頭を伺うのは残り4周。最後のコーナー、最初に駆け抜けてきたのはエルコンドルパサー。エルコンドルパサー、先頭はエルコンドルパサー。これは強い。残り200で先頭はエルコンドルパサー。変わらないエルコンドルパサー。リードは3馬身。エルコンドルパサー。
And that's the
実力を遺憾なく発揮し、
El Condor Pasa
エルコンドルパサー
URA
ファイナルズ決
now
勝を制しました。
career.
今ここに優俊たちの頂点が誕生です。2着はオグリキャップ、3着に入ったのは
She did
ハ
that.
ッピーミーク。
Very good. Got Legend. Got a Gurman. Just hoping for a good spark now. Did not get 600. Power though. Got that thing right there. Gonna watch it. I always watch concert. I mean, it's pretty much the main reason I want the outfit. Just so she can do the last concert in her favorite outfit. I do think this series, I guess, try to explain a little bit of what the outfits mean. They do have a meaning behind them, not just you know, a cute thing in the game or in the lore or in the creative design. Once you unlock their outfits, you do get a little bit of the story. I mean, for the Condor Pasa, it's pretty obvious, right? She's a luchador, so it kind of resembles that. Kind of resembles a little bit of, you know, just King from the Tekken, I guess. One of the outfits, he has a big cape. It's not really a cape. What she's wearing it is a, what's it called? A jacket, I guess. Not really a jacket. Overall, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, I should. I'm so afraid of getting a content ID again. Not really afraid. I just don't want that happening. A lot of times. Good ships. Stream got content ID, and Harura has got content ID also. I caught up on the Grass Wonder stream. I'm going to watch the second one and podcast career, or I guess my own career today probably. That's so many streams to watch. Finding time is very difficult. But I mean, the good part is that yeah, I am picking up on bad habits, and they're just audio stuff and stream quality is very important for me to notice that kind of stuff. I mean, it is hard just listening to yourself, but there at least you know, there is gameplay. That's some stats. And more stats. So yeah, I got those 600s. Got that 120k fans. Get that proficiency in long races. Get those ranks. And yeah, you can. I mean, I don't really think these two affected much. I don't really care about them. Yeah, it's pretty okay. Not really that much. Not gonna get anything. Yeah, not good. Just gonna let it go. Let's see for this park. I do believe this is the most important part of the stream. Not really. Okay, no, yeah, that's power, right? A lot of stuff though. Could have been a 2-star, but that's just the way it is. Just the way it be. Second best. That's a lot of triple crowns. Just gonna go for this one. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, it's gonna do these ones right here. Cool. Yes, Haru. I'm just happy to get those effigies or whatever they're called. I mean, this might not sound like a lot. Don't really care about supports. I mean, they are good for just collecting. I do think of them just like collectible stuff. And I got an achievement. Just one more achievement to go. Let me see who's up for tomorrow. Or I guess next time. So yeah, I did pretty much all of this, minus Matsukane Fuku Kitaru. Yeah, gonna do a Biwa. Or Biwa no Mihono Burubo next time. So look forward to that. And that's it. Thank you, Condor Pasa, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.